Hey guys, how's it going? Kriparian here. So, I want to talk to you guys today about some guild action. Now, when you play MMOs and you play these large-scale games that guilds exist in the game, typically you want to be part. You want to be part of, the best guild that will allow you in, considering how much time and how much effort you can put into the game, so you can experience more of the game and you can play it on a different level. And this is very true if you've played, like World of Warcraft, where if you want really good gear, you gotta do the raid action, you gotta do 25 man. You need a good guild to do a good 25 man heroic. Keep on going. Even PvP nowadays has guilds because of conflicting schedules, conflicting times. People want to play with other comps and whatnot, and rated BGs. There are many benefits to it, and it's a very important thing. Now, I want to address one main issue. When it came to Guild Wars, we started up a guild simply because we thought these parameters would exist in Guild Wars, and seeing as Guild Wars is a new game, we felt that it was appropriate to start up some kind of community without really knowing what's going on to begin with, but nonetheless, we thought it was a good idea. So that's what I did. I started up a guild on Guild Wars, and because of the circumstances of the game with its own problems with the guilds, I wasn't able to do anything in the guild for the first week, and then I was banned. And then when I got unbanned and the guild worked, I had like 1,000 people who wanted to join the guild. But in the end, I didn't really have any purpose. I didn't really have any goal for the guild. I just wanted to kind of explore the game, and in my opinion, I already did that in Guild Wars. I kind of knew what was going on. Pretty much did everything. The world PvP, did some of the dungeons, some of the SPvP, and among all those things, maybe world PvP and leveling were pretty big in terms of having a guild structure, but it really wasn't that tied into the guild. Even though the game is called Guild Wars, it just so happened to be that in that particular case, you can be in multiple guilds and you could essentially do whatever you wanted with anyone. So, on the fact that I haven't played Guild Wars for quite a while now, some people who are still interested in the game are still playing and are kind of disappointed that we're not really taking care of things. But in the end, I logged in yesterday. I talked to a few people that have been managing the guild, and it is what it is. That's kind of how it's going right now in Guild Wars. For me, I don't feel the need to play the game right away, but I think it is something we'll revisit in the future when there's new content and things for us to enjoy. But for the time being, yeah, I apologize that the guild may not be what you thought it was, but I wasn't going into Guild Wars thinking it's going to be the game I'm going to play forever until the end of time. It was kind of a risk, and it is what it is. When it comes to World of Warcraft, I did end up joining a guild, as you've seen my video on looking for a guild and whatnot. And the reason I did that is, in World of Warcraft, I know a guild is a very serious commitment. To get enough people together that are as goal driven and as invested into it as everyone else in the guild, that sense of unity, that sense of commitment, coming together and making all that happen is a very difficult thing that takes a lot of time and effort. And while I am willing to put in time and effort, I didn't really know if World of Warcraft was the game that I wanted to play for a long period of time, seeing as I didn't really play the Mr. Pandaria beta very much, or at all, compared to some people. So I didn't really know what we were getting into. I didn't want to take that take that sense of commitment from people and then deciding to squander it, to say that World of Warcraft's not our game and all that stuff. And the other note is, I think, at least from my perspective, I feel like I learned a lot more just joining a guild, seeing how everything works, how the environment works, and being introduced to an already developed system that allows me to develop more as a player and as a person. And those are very important factors that I thought about when making this decision. Now, probably someday, if we're still playing World of Warcraft years from now, maybe we'll make a guild, maybe we'll do that. But for the time being, I'm pretty happy with the way things are. I know in Guild Wars, I have to apologize to some of the people that thought we were much more committed than we ended up being. But in the end, it's a pretty good spot, and making guilds is a very tough thing. Making them work is even tougher, and we'll try our best. But as far as guilds go in the future, I don't want you guys to be disappointed, but in the end, I'm going to play whatever game I feel I'm going to have most fun in that day, and I'm just kind of like a gaming pleasure-driven kind of guy. And once I've seen that I'll be playing a game for a long time, or there's a huge benefit to create a guild, maybe we'll do that in the future. But there's always these cautions that you have to keep in mind with my guilds and with anyone else's. Hopefully my little spiel is giving you guys some insight on what's going on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.